Hey guys, hope everything is good. Matthias here with Ally Gaming. In this episode, we're going to talk about a super cool accessory called the Omnicase 2 Pro from JSAUX. It looks like this. And this is basically the same thing as this. So this is the Steam Deck dock. It's a fantastic dock because it holds your Steam Deck here and it's got whatever ports you might need. This, however, is not the most portable dock you can find. It is portable in this sense that you can put it in your bag super easy, but you have this cable, you know, and it hasn't got all the ports, etc. For one thing, you don't have a memory card reader, headphones out, whatever. This one, the Omnicase 2 Pro, is a super cool dock, and it's one of my absolute favorite accessories for any device. Why it's one of my favorite accessories right now is because you have so many awesome ports and stuff on this one. You also can do this. Inside the lid, you have all the cables you might need. Not all of the cables you might need, but you have a short USB cable, USB-C, to connect to your Ally. And then you connect your power cable to here, and you connect this one to your Ally. You also have a few adapters here, USB-C to the standard USB, whatever its name is. You have a angled USB port, so you can put it in your Ally like that, and your cable will go out like this instead of straight up. The smart thing is that you always have your cables with you. It's like one of those sewing kits you can have when you go camping, etc. Below the lid, you can put your micro SD cards, your SD cards. On top of that, your SIM cards, if you have SIM cards. And you also have a SIM ejection tool here. If you look at all the ports here, there's a bunch of them. You have the standard USB-C for connecting to the power outlet to your charger. You have the standard power delivery USB-C here. You connect this to your charger. This one you connect to your Ally or your Steam Deck if you want to use this to your Steam Deck. It's printed on the bottom of the dock so you can see where everything goes. If we turn it to the side and look further, you have the USB 2.0, USB 3.0, and another USB-C. On this side, you have two memory card readers, and why that is cool, I'm gonna come back to. On this side, you have the network connection, the network port, Ethernet. You also have a display port connector. On this side, you have a headphone outlet. You also have two HDMI ports. On this side, you have a headphone connector and two HDMI ports. And then we're back to the USB-C for connecting your Ally and the charger. The cool thing with this is, at home, when I'm connected at home, I put this up and I put two memory cards in here. I also connected a SSD drive, a Samsung T5 1 terabyte drive. That meant I could have like 3 terabytes of storage here, which is amazing. Also, if you're like a photographer or videographer, you can move your cards from your camera straight into this and start copying files. The cool thing with putting cards in here was that all of a sudden I had like 4.5 terabytes connected to my Ally. And I can easily work against those when I put video files, etc., and use them as storage. The problem with that in the long run is that if you put files that are read constantly, say Windows, the card would wear out faster. So I would use this for storage, to store like video files, etc., etc. You can also connect up to 3 displays, external displays. I connected my screen that I use at home. I also connected my portable screen. So I had the Ally with internal screen and then 2 screens on the desktop. I could also, if I wanted to bring in a display port monitor, I could use that with this one. So using 3 monitors with your Ally is not a problem if you have something like this. Another neat thing was the headphone connector. Think of it like this. If you have your setup at home, You might have this one connected to everything, to mouse, keyboard, etc, etc. SD cards here for expanded storage. You have an Ethernet cable connected. But then you have to connect your speakers or headphones to the Ally. You would have to connect your sound to this port here. And that would kind of suck, because instead of having one cable going from here, you would have two. And if you wanted to take your Ally with you, you would have to disconnect the USB-C and the headphone cable. But with this, you connect your headphones or speaker system to the port on the USB hub. All in all, I think this is a fantastic little device. Like I said, this is my favorite accessory right now. I still use this for the Steam Deck, but when I use this, I don't like that the cable is kind of like permanently placed here. It's kind of tricky to use with the Ally in a good way. This one you can use as long cable as you want and connect it to your Ally. It's easy to bring with you when you go out. You have all the cables with you, and yeah, I love this. There's a few things that I don't particularly enjoy, and that is that the bottom here, it gets scratched easy, but you won't see that when you use it like this. I did have a few slight problems with that one, and it's not because of this, the dock. This is absolutely perfect. The problem is that the ROG Ally doesn't support all third-party docks. There might be some problems with it. So every like 3 or 4 times I connect this, it says that my charger isn't powerful enough, and I'm using the standard charger. This one supports up to 100 watts power delivery, so it can handle anything. I also had some problems with the HDMI ports. I tried to use it at a hotel room. It did not work to use with a hotel room TV. It worked with the Steam Deck dock when I changed for that one. When I got home and connected this to my home setup, it worked perfectly, but only at 60 Hz. And this is supposed to work at 60 Hz on 4K and 120 Hz on 2K and below. Since I didn't get it to work faster than 60 Hz, I can't say how many Hertz I would get at 1080p, but I would assume 120. But this is not because of this one, it's because of the fact that Asus doesn't support third-party docks perfectly yet. But apart from that, it works perfectly with keyboards and mice and everything I need to use. So I use the Xtrfy M4 wireless and the Cherry Xtrfy K5 compact. This is a custom one that was built for me, super cool. I will show those in another video. For the mouse, I'm using a wireless dongle that I just put in there. For the keyboard, I use a cable, and it works perfectly. So that is my tip for today. Check this one out. I got this sent from JSAUX to review and take a look at. And they didn't pay me anything apart from, sending this. I can say whatever I want, and I am saying whatever I want, and I really, really like this. I think this is a brilliant accessory format to bring with you. It's got all the ports you might need. I needed more ports here, more USB ports. What I did then was I used a Targus dock that I connected here, and I got 3 or 4 more USB-C ports. So that's a tip for you. When JSAUX reached out, they said, do you want to try this? And I said, yes, of course. But I still want to tell people how awesome this is. And if you want to pick one up yourself, go to their Kickstarter page. They have a Kickstarter right now, and I think it will run till the end of June, something like that. But all the information about that is below in the information box. I hope this was informative, and more videos will follow soon. Until next time, stay cool, stay gold, and all that. Stay safe. Bye.